嗯。show 剧院模式想后面再玩，后面知道那个赚钱了，再创一只无敌角色，一出来就满数值那一种。雷霆，简单。这游戏音乐变了，刚进来在大厅的时候音乐变了，这游戏不能放声音，赶快吃到满满的版权警告。
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Junior, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
这球衣好看，黑金色蛮好看的。
And it's Dort in at the 2-guard spot. And now that we have some time away from it, Steve, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in the bubble?
You know, Kevin, having players see each other in hallways while going to battle later that night was definitely different. Spending that much time together, we'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in the NBA history.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Pakusevsky.
哦，点到了还进，球有点浮夸。
And here's Los Angeles. Now, here's Junior. 17 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down, and he took advantage of it.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
直播通知这么跳，好像很多人说 YT 的直播通知是一直跳，偶尔才跳一次。
At the line, very low numbers.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
Here's Dort. First quarter, just over a minute played. Inside, Bradley. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Gilgeous.
哎，被抄了。哦，快攻机会。
Here's Pakusevsky.
我明明就点那个言语控球。
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choices.
点那个言语控球还被抄，烦了。
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system, or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Here's Dort, defended by Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pakusevsky. He trains.
这样都有。
Pakusevsky's got his second basket of the night. The Lakers have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. There's the pass to Davis. Now here's Junior.
犯规，犯规，犯规！
Junior dishes to Davis. And it's good.
有喽。
The defense tried, but then you see the results. AD, an all-star talent, winning out.
Dort passes to Roby. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. Caldwell-Pope dishes to Junior. So they take
有喽。
You see the contact there, trying to match up with Drummond's physicality. Doesn't work.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. Big man and big problems tonight with Andre Drummond on the other side. Coach told me you can't depend on one player keeping Drummond off the glass. It's going to take a group effort on the boards. They know the task that they face, and it's a big one. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Pokusevski following the bucket by the Lakers. Over LeBron. Here's Bradley. The active shooting gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Bradley with some nice D. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times.
La bomba被盖了。
But on that one, they were there.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Takes it off the glass.
Despite his slim frame,
看好独行侠快艇，不要看好独行侠。 我
我
蛮想玩中锋的，我打算等那个我换模式玩的时候赚够钱，然后再创一支全明星角色，就是一开场就直接是中锋，全能力的中锋那一种。打算这样玩，直接当明星球员。
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
有分寸喽
Good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot.
久才能蹭到一个得分的我。
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead. Caldwell Pope outside. Now, here's Junior. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Lobbed up there for Drummond.
Yo!
Drummond throws it down.
防守视角怎么调呢？比赛途中按暂停调，要进到 NBA 才能调。
Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
没问题啊，我可以还蛮菜的。
Here's Rope. He averages about 5 points a game.
哎，
Foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Junior kicks to Davis. And they double up Davis.
有哎，
With a wide open look.
哇
Off target from outside.
，KCP 又戳，
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Dort. Shoots the 3. And a great assist.
进了哎。
Alexander as that one goes in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this.
有喽。
And that one's good, Junior.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Dort. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Dort passes to Bradley. The shake.
还被过了。
And he sinks the layup. Bradley's got 7.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Pass to Junior. To the middle. Davis kicks to Junior. Second chance shot.
有，
And it's Davis laying it in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers.
快艇就很容易翻船，他们每个人都超吃状态，要么大好，要么大坏，骰子只有1跟6。
Kind of power finishers in the game.
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness
and
athleticism, and I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category, and a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well. That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their first 16.
我来到湖人队这么久，我感觉到湖人队唯一的缺失就是外线超级烂。
Here's Jerome.
外线真难到靠北。2K 怎么可能？
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Davis with the bucket.
Nice body control. I like that Davis kept his composure after taking the hit.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Junior's out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in its center.
Wow.
Count it. Bradley's got 9.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Now, here's Junior. Gilgeous Alexander covering. Drummond passes to Junior. Left side, Davis.
What?
With the layup. Under trailing by 5. Pass to Dort. Here's Jerome. Outside Bradley. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Jerome, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Drummond.
Drummond.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Here's Jerome. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. Bradley passes to Alexander. A rebound by the Lakers. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the...
Well, last time out they got the win in large part because of the play. And they provided a lot of the scoring.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
Now, here's Junior.
Game,
the biggest lead in the game.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Here's Rope. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander.
这个真的超难跟的，角色真的速度太慢了。
Guys, he's just always trying to make the right play.
Lobbed up there for Drummond.
Wow, Drummond， 你在唬我吧？ Drummond 有这种能力的吗？
He can be unstoppable.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Junior dishes to Caldwell Pope. And there's the pass to Davis. Over Roby. And another basket for the Lakers.
伤都有。
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick
如何
up
跟朋友
here
一起玩游
in the
戏？
second.
可以去街区连线，就是自己创一个队伍。
Shot from free throw range. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got
打爆！
his fifth rebound in this one.
哎，传错了，结果还是进。他靠自己干进去了。
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And the effort level of Gilgeous Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Paladon's checked in for Oklahoma City. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh,
好丑，好丑，专门干扰传球。
You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is, I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
All right, let's catch up.
Wow! 上队友了，棒！
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Mavericks, looked really strong. He finished with 17 points and seemed to pick apart.
我现在最麻烦的是团队默契度不够，我没办法开那个大宰制。要75炮，现在70炮，但转队真的差很多哎，那个默契度我真的觉得差超多。他们跟现实差真的多。没有啊，那游戏也很搞，你们想太多了。他刚刚就这种灌篮球看起来有点厉害而已，那其他时间都超搞的。
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander following the basket by LeBron James. Sinks the triple.
And this is Gilgeous Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Now here's Junior. Tight defense on him.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
命中率依然低迷。
Pass to Melodon. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. And Davis sends it back.
哇哦！连两锅。
The ball blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Clock is at 3. A second chance effort.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a good way to find confidence.
专门又吸起来了。
Way to get back in the game. And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance.
用宰制卡一下。
Melodon passes to Gilgeous Alexander.
敢打怪兽。
And again, it's Oklahoma City.
I know he's young, but there's a maturity to Gilgeous Alexander's game. He takes what you
哇操！
This is the shot you want right at
宰制刚好没，那么衰。
Passes it to Dort.
人没了。
Shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Dort's got his second basket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Can't let Drummond get established positioning. When he does, it forces you to compromise.
And the
Drummond拿15分的，
that one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And they're trailing by 10. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And you can see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander thinking out there in a good way. He really studies every situation.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 14 points from him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And finished off.
Those are the plays Davis is capable of making. Much more confident and stronger than what he was when he came into this league.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Paisley's checked in.
不到这游戏如果不是选神射手，都很难在中距离得分，我觉得。
And here is Melodon. He has 5.
这游戏可以氪金吗？可以啊。我自己现在在氪金的。我觉得这个模式氪金就不好玩，就是要慢慢累积那个强度。慢慢弄。
Aggressive is one thing, careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
Bradley passes to Pokusevski. From beyond the arc, that shot off the mark, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy,
那个人我觉得蛮强的。现在湖人队绑辫子内线对不对？
It looked like there were
那个我觉得蛮强的。
communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on
小
the
金
road.
毛，
and they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
What an athlete, Dennis Schroeder. He's a problem when he's out on the break.
Now here's Bradley. Last time out he had 13 points. Pass to Pokusevski. Schroeder against Gilgeous
科里值得
Alexander.
入围 MVP 候
Just
选，
5 to shoot.
蛮值得的吧？
And really the
他把勇士带到季后赛，我就已经觉得很屌。
charge
带到附加赛我觉得很屌，不要说季后赛，附加赛我觉得超屌。
Junior dishes to Davis. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Andre Drummond has been on display. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing here by 8. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. We've got Shea Gilgeous Alexander. And it's Roby in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The Lakers with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Junior. No nice from the high post.
命中率真的好
And when
低
you
哦。
can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim. So he
看我还要
can
被
just
卡
see
住
the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Outside, Gilgeous.
被自己人卡住。
Here's the floater. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Count it. Davis has got 15.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Here's Dort. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Dort passes to Bradley. And stolen by Drummond. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Credit the length and athleticism of Drummond to get things started. He's the rare center who picks up a lot of steals.
Thunder trailing by 10.
能助攻的角色。
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. Good on both. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Now, here's Junior. Gilgeous Alexander cover.
What?
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Pokusevski. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Los Angeles leading by 6. Junior kicks to Davis. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to LeBron. Caldwell Pope outside. James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
打了3个月冠高中距离，不错，刚好一个赛季。
Here's Dort. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Gilgeous Alexander with it. He's got 19.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And it's Davis missing. Thunder trailing by 9. Here's Pakusevsky. Dort passes to Roby. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. 5 on the clock. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jerome is checked in. Oh, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
The Lakers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Here's Dort. He's got 9. Passes to Brent. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 6 points for Junior.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to
stay patient,
just locate the open man.
Here's Jerome. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be.
Firmly
in the driver's seat.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Here's Jerome. A floater. Good D by Drummond.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make that effort.
Los Angeles on D. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And it's good, 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jerome.
看这支防守真的好烂哦，这角色。但模板应该让防守强一点。
Now Junior, a putback, and Drummond is right there.
An absolute freak of nature. Andre with the attack on the miss, and he put it back.
Oklahoma City shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% in the third quarter.
Anton 在干嘛？丢高。
That's foul number 2 for him. The pass to Baisley.
我主攻点呢是我的防守能力太低了，徽章只有一个。
Ahead. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Davis has got his 5th assist in this one. Thunder trailing by 21.
黑汤这次十字韧带断裂吗？还是怎样？
He's got 7.
还是那上一次？
Here's Jerome. Shot clock at 6. Launches a three. Maledon with the bucket. Maledon's got 10 points in the game.
现在 K 他的伤是什么？
A breakdown along the perimeter, just too slow to rotate.
And that one's good, Junior.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's Brown. He's got 8. Pass to Baisley. Here's Pakusevsky.
大小，
There as it goes. Pakusevsky's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the Lakers call time here.
阿基里事件，蛮严重的。不可以偏就被你骂住，
And it's a
一场那么长。哎，赢24分嘞，再赢1分就可以 pass 掉了。
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Junior, and Harrell's in at the 5 down low.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a
What?
glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, after the missed 3 from contagious Caldwell Pope.
可能会被
And
撞下来。
This is where you'll often find Gilgeous-Alexander. He definitely does work in the paint.
Davis. It's rebound
Wow.
by Oklahoma City. Kobe's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
要有些什
Outside
么
for
游戏啊？
Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Well, Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was a guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And a three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that
这只
time.
脚真的防守零
Good
分
D
呢
by。Drummond. Loads it up for Davis.
好丑
Touch on the
但进了
alley-oop.
The numbers speak loud and
26分了，26分了，
Letting up,
可以跳过了。
playing with great pride.
So it's Los Angeles.
赚钱喽！
A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with
投篮加点是怎样啊？ 也加一下吧，不要这样哎。
out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's gonna do it for now.
一定很常被骗起跳，因为我这个角色是你要预判跳，你如果慢跳就一定干不到。我这角色的防守能力太烂了，那时候模板捏的不好，防守太菜了。要升主攻吗？还是升这个防守能力？然后升一下这个，太容易被打进去。这支本来就不是得分型的，不要一直。这样吧。把主攻直升高看看好了，会不会好一点？在一阶段球迷要很多。
in Boston, New York, Dubai, and Shanghai.
这是 Steam 的、啊。
I read a little something about you that you applied to work at Concepts part-time, and now you're the creative director. So give us.
哎呀，选错了，没拿到钱。
2K Sports welcomes you
这 K 就便宜啊，
presentation of the NBA.
慢慢玩呢、啊。我知道免费啊，那你们要为了游戏去泄露各自，那我也是 OK 啊，你们可以去拿，各自不重要，拿2K 就对了。 22等他免费再说吧。
Junior's out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the center. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look,
OK22出来我应该也不可能玩，除非还有特价。
The best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalances.
哎，犯规啦！
That's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 6 teams, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And on our sideline, our reporter David.
靠腰，我的地板传球也太丑了吧！
JB
但居然可以没传过去。
Tonight's game marks the first contest against LeBron and the Lakers this season. Coach is well aware how tough the matchup can be, saying it's not about LeBron and Davis, or just LeBron and Davis. They have a great supporting cast that knows how to complement the stars. We have to be sharp to come away with this one. And he's smart to acknowledge the great role players on this Lakers team. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Windler. After the made shot
双
from
脚中心
Andre
要在运
Drummond.
球那里，继续来试试看。
A beautiful reverse layup.
大家主播
You
评
know,
分
it
多
took
少
them a while to
？81
get。going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Junior the pass to LeBron.
太神啦，8哥！
One free throw coming up.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight.
为什么喇叭每次发球都要
Every
突然
night,
蹲很
the
低？感觉很
competitive
好笑。
killer instinct of LeBron James makes
突然
him
蹲得超级
as
沉。
elite as he's been. Of course, a future first ballot Hall of Famer, and a lot of gas, it seems, left in the tank for LeBron James.
Now here's Okoro. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. 6 on the shot clock. Dellavedova with the ball. Now defended by Junior. From the wing. Here's Allen, and Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
How about that strong defensive
改烂。
performance for this half's mobile
啊
one?
弹到头丢脸。
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone. And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Out left to the wing. And Junior
Hey.
with the basket on the assist by Davis. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Thunder. That one goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make
蹭到分了，蹭到分了。
score, just great ball movement.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Dellavedova, the pass to Allen. Kicks it to Okoro. Pass to Windler. Hooked away. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Los
刚
Angeles.
刚为什么没有拿跑快攻？什么意思？
Passes it to Junior. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. The pass to Junior. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Drummond.
为什么 Drummond 的投篮姿势可以这么丑啊？超丑的。
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game.
角色本来就是内许的原型。
They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line.
这把改是虐杀局可以跳过的哦。
It can affect your confidence not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defense is
超节奏
might get a little
36
bit more
低，
aggressive.
他
And you
本来
got
就
to
不太
think
能
about
超。
the next free throw.
Now here is Dellavedova. 17 points for him last game against Denver.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a
团队
real
默契度太
test
低，
coming up with
有
all
时候在
those
要球都
steals.
不会低开始
Great
啊！想超球，
No
手贱
good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Junior. He's
哎
coming off a
玩太大力了
10-point game against
传到后面了
Oklahoma City. And Davis sends it back. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. And the call
买到饭喽！
sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The Cavaliers trail by 13.
要单挑上，这个游戏好在单挑。
Now here's Okoro. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
哎，
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And James gets it to go.
And you can't help
人气蹭起来
their defense
詹皇
apart. They're completely in disarray.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here is Dellavedova. Guarded closely. Allen kicks to
哎，
Dellavedova.
晃神了，
And
睡
another
着了
miss by Cleveland. Lakers leading by 15. Junior with it. He has 6. And he's fouled on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in.
对面怎么有3个渐冻人在靠背？
They need a good
不要消费渐冻人啊！
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to
关投篮条会有投篮加成，
floor, and that's the paint.
里面可以调吗？我一直都不想开那个投篮条，我觉得那好难用哦，
And
玩到
so
超
is
难
Cleveland
投
with
的
it.。Dellavedova, the pass to Okoro. To the inside. Windler laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Junior dishes to LeBron. The shot's good. James has got 7 points.
控制那边，我真快受不了那投篮条了，关你娘，超难投的，哪里关啊？教学。也好多招哦，现在发现。关闭投篮条，控制是教学，备注。 没有啊。我一直玩2K19都是看出手的动作啊，就这一版突然要看那个读条，我超级不会玩的。这一版那个投篮条真的超级难用，以前都是看姿势在投啊，现在要看那个条超不舒服，玩起来没有投篮感。抄到球啦 ！KCP。哦，罚球我觉得可以。
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight? Just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And here are the Cavaliers now.
又挖到！灌篮呐！我们灌篮呐！内西。
Especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team
虐杀局。
Here's Okoro following the bucket by the Lakers, and the basket is good.
I'd like to see Larry Nance Jr. keep working on the interior part of his game. Shots like this can help his confidence.
Down low, and they double up LeBron. 13 feet away.
为什么 Drummond 的投篮可以这么丑啊？
Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the evening. First one falls for. Some changes for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. LeBron outside. Schroeder dishes to Junior. And Okoro over to help. And it's Junior missing. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. 17-point game. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Schroeder missing. The Cavaliers trail by 16. He's outside. He kicks it to Dellavedova. Wade surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. It's Prince on the wing. From the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. Junior the pass to Kuzma. And
Kuzma!
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Now Dellavedova. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Prince.
傻小，又高，
And right from the start,
那个人是不是书风啊？
pounding the glass.
传球啊，老哥！是不是在搞我啊？啊，你又是怎样？你最好可以啊！他会投3分，干他会投3分 ！OMG， 他是可以投3分的吗？
Now here is Dellavedova. Defense is right
啊，
there.
犯规了。
And the foul called on Junior. Dishes it to Davis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
每天把队友纷争哦。
Defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Hussman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Thunder, looked very strong. He had 10 points, and he did what he does best.
这样真有，太丑了吧？对。
Going throughout the game. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted.
这边好多冰块。
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just
骑士现在这么惨。
to his money spots.
Just 3 to shoot. Windler's shot is off. Lakers leading by 15. LeBron passes to Junior. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools.
明天不是灌高周年嘛，只是放入更新档。有点是礼拜4。
He has 7.
他都礼拜3更新，然后礼拜4。
Pass to Osman, and Nance kicks to Dellavedova.
哎，我又点掉球了。
Cleveland will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them.
好像越来越会挖喽。
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Shot clock at 5. Allen passes to Windler.
And overall, very cold from the outside throughout this first half. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Davis. Yes, once
Yoey.
remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
我打烂队都不用战术，
Back to Nance.
随便打就赢。
And Davis.
发一堆战术反向进攻变
He
化，
recovers it.
赶快速打，让得分过那个20分就结束了。
Fast break. Junior's got it.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Wound up there for Allen. And stolen by Drummond. And it's the Lakers on the break.
好丑。
Assist by Caldwell Pope. Junior's got 12 points in the game. And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Osman kicks to Dellavedova.
我开局是那个呢鹈鹕呢，这鹈鹕烂到受不了才被交易到湖人。
Scoreboard for him.
不过其实我在鹈鹕打的战绩比这里好很多，我在湖人战绩反而比鹈鹕差。
Here's Dellavedova, but he recovers it.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And here's Junior. He's got 12. Right side Davis. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
晚上一直都是开灌篮，
Windler, the pass to Dellavedova.
开只有晚上会开灌篮，其他时段都随机啊，要么魔力宝贝，要么就2K。
Now the dish to Allen.
游戏都有可
Time to
能。
shoot. They get it again. Hartenstein, no good, unable to end this run.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
快攻！
Team is scorching hot, and they come down on this.
我只有玩过19而
They
已
can't find a
，2K
way to
19
get
我有
the
玩过，
embers going.
然后就在没有玩过其他版本，我只玩过19而已，13跟19吧，但13是试玩
Yeah,
版，
their offense has
13玩
ground
很少。
to a standstill.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
打棒都不喜欢让我蹭助攻
You have the superstars, the Kawhis and LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness.
因为我能点的进攻徽章很少，所以我没办法说什么都想点。这个模板几乎是纯组织的模板。
Four on the clock. Here's Windler, and that one is good. Windler's got 7 points for the quarter.
这是 PC 的啊。
Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Junior kicks to Caldwell Pope. Good on the
有了欸 ，KCP 终于进啦！
5 points so far.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a
为
quick
什么输
trigger
这么多？我们
from
是赢的
the
呢。
Allen
这
outside.
烂队啊，打烂队一定要赢很多。打烂队赢不了很多的话，那这队就没救
There's a
了。
minute 34 left to play in the first half. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Well, if
打
you
不
look at
上
the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high value
欸，老
shot.
邦真的不喜欢让我蹭助攻哎，他都喜欢自己赚助攻，
And when
好
AD
讨厌
takes。off from the ground
要跳啊，
for
第3节才能
this
跳
one,，
那才第2节
really
跳不了。
demoralizes the opponent.
Cleveland's gotten cold.
赢25分我是已经跳了，不管战绩哦。
2 of 6
A 加我就
long
跳了
range.，
我要拿钱而已。
Pass to Windler.
拿多少钱办多少事
Lets
哦。
it go. And that's good for 2.
这个漂移3
11
分，
points in the game. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Davis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Now here's Junior. He's starting
Guys.
close.
讨厌 double team。
For 3.
哎，那个人是不是在搞我？老邦你在冲他小。
Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game.
老伯又骗我，干你娘嘞！
them to build.
老伯你没关系，你就继续整我哎。
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body.
And so it's the Los
教
Angeles.
练，我要下场，这个老邦不喜欢我。
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third.
上场时间太长，是不是会导致于啊？上场时间太短，是不是导致于团队默契不够啊？我靠，那个团队默契加超慢的，到现在才70
But
哎。
maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Guys like him love the stuff of the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going the
突
way
然都
of
加好
the
手。
better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
71了，71了，增加了。
Greg Anthony and
投篮调看领端，设定。没有哎、10分没满呢、好玩呢、这些都蛮好玩的。这个吗？顶线罚球。好诶，关掉了，终于关掉。那点啥好呢？无懈可击，我很缺耶，但超容易被超球的，随机应变。 觉得这个控球主将蛮强的。当玩家在场上时，队友获得进攻型属性奖励。这我是属性买的，2K 是英文要怎么改语言？应该找那个改语言的。对，这个控球主将蛮强的。PC 跟 PS4 其实一样啊，只是你在玩街区的时候，听说电脑版的外挂很多，所以很多人不推荐用电脑玩是这样。但其实也是一样的东西
啊。You know, watching in the 80s and 90s where some of the best players.
The Staples Center downtown Los Angeles and the freeways. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. The lengthy bigs in.
这个是我熟悉的那个鹈鹕队吗？
And it's Ennis in at the three. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair.
这个是魔术。那个人长得跟英鬼好像。好高哦，他的抛物线。这个人的投篮好怪哦。如果把投篮来关掉，就看出手什么。就是以前的2K 一直都是看出手动作的。你球要投出去的瞬间，就是你完美的投篮姿势，就是它会变成完美投篮，会有进球的奖励加成，一直都是这样。是这一版突然跑出那个投篮条，超级难玩的。
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Here's Drummond. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. And here's a 14-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
And then there was his when he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. They just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Now here's
这个人好会手挡拆哦，他要被顶到了。
Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get
啊，不行哦，这个人好会手挡拆。
And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid.
刚买了，希望不会后悔，不可能后悔哦，这款就不可能后悔。只要你没有玩过之前的2K 系列，就不可能后悔。我觉得这一版的剧情做得很好啊，所有设定都是优化的。我觉得唯一的缺点就是他投篮条而已吧。没关系耶，就继续搞。这把感觉是我在出。哎，我又截到球喽！好嗨，播报员好嗨！ MC 就是历代我觉得最好玩的模式。我其实历代最喜欢玩的就是那个经纪人跟 MC 模式。哎 ，Play 就真的太好玩。干，变成背景板，好丑。
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way.
为什么这个人这么会手挡拆啊？
Jack, we all know it would have been first ballot Hall of Famer. What's it been like joining that incredible group, that historic company?
Well, I just say I'm both proud and humbled, and it's something I couldn't have imagined growing up. And I can remember my first taste of confidence was a guy named Kevin Harlan. I was in Kansas City at the McDonald's All-American
game. Nobody
really knew who the kid from Texas was. I said I gotta make a name for myself. I took a coach.
Epic 版超烂，有差吗 ？Steam 跟 Epic 有差吗？都一样的游戏吗？不同下载点的也不知道。会因为免费的比较弱吗？
I was like, man, I love that voice. And here we are again. don't know how many years that is.
这个 Fultz 有这么强吗？
I'm here because of you.
过了。
Yes.
突然没有投篮条，好不习惯哦。那个上篮超不习惯的。
At the line across the board, 77% collectively.
对，我觉得没差，应该都 PC 吧，应该是一样的东西啊。我的防守真的是很差这角色的模板，我真的快中伏。不知道遇到这种会传切的，我就没办法玩，每把都被暴打。
Now here's Junior, guarded by Fultz.
这个人好会手挡拆哦。
To the inside, here's Junior. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
First and foremost, he's a pass.
真的看条后直接回不去之前都在看条，现在没条可以看了。
Fultz with the ball. 8 points for him. For Davis.
这 Fultz 怎么抢啊？ 拿包，你不要演我，拜托。
Here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
他是不是故意让我没助攻的？拉邦是不是真的很讨厌我？他到底是啥小？他每一次接到我的球，他就一定不会投，一定要这边拖，不然就传。他到底是怎样？你看我不爽，你要讲哇，我盖下来了，拉邦，干你娘嘞！ 你他妈！不像我们 Davis 都很听话，我给他球他就自己打了。但我们 Davis 都超听话的。那打包到底啥小？他也想蹭助攻。这是电脑的啊。连线应该是没有问题的啊。
Despite what you have going on in the world, especially stressful, there's 2 things that'll shut all that down.
换个战术打打看。
We always do it. But isn't it great to be associated with the league that is on the forefront of those kinds of things?
I don't know about that, but it's great to be associated with you and Greg.
How nice is that?
I've been waiting to come down here.
抓猛，我看到哦，你把球点出去了。
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
我觉得 AI 判定很差2人双人快攻区就稳健的东西。我觉得这个游戏最烂就是挡拆的防守，他挡拆防守设计真的很差，变成你那个角色只要不能越挡拆都超难打，电脑都会耍白痴给你看。没有投篮条，上篮要怎么投啦？我突然觉得出事投篮条不见改，投篮变简单，但是上篮变好难。
To knock that one down from there, proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Davis, the pass to Junior. Goes up on the high post.
好难投，救命啊！投篮条，回不去了。
Ross kicks to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Ross, that's good.
完了，失去了投篮条，什么都不对了。
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And we've got an update here.
突然觉得好难投。我们回去投篮条吧，我也觉得。已经习惯投篮条太久了，突然没有投篮条，完全不会投了。之前都是看着投篮条。手机 OK 每一代都很烂吧？每个人都说手机的超烂的。 不可能玩手机的2K 就是要电脑玩才会好玩。哎呦，这种挡拆的真的好难打哦！角色防守又超烂，一个挡拆就是送头。
franchise, I was going to be number 4. George Mikan, rest in peace. Will Chamberlain, rest in peace. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar just wanted to be in those categories, and I think I am number 4.
Well, you're humble, but I mean, there's very little separation with those 4 players.
Listen,
Put
at the end of
Shaq
the day,
in that group, right?
Shaq's an all-time great,
Absolutely.
and he knows it. But in all fairness, as are those guys. And I always tell people it's not fair to try to compare eras. You can only dominate what's in front of you, and all 4 of those guys have dominated.
I like that. I'm gonna have to.
You can use that.
No, I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna take it.
No, that's already patented. I got that patented,
Well,
man.
I own the patent company.
Now, here's Isaac.
Hey!
By Anthony Davis. And it goes down 2 points.
That matter.
Fultz has got 12 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm.
哎，这个 Force 怎么难守啊？
Wait for good shots. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This guy hacks a nice skill set, Jonathan.
后天才是1周年哦，你们都不看一下官网的吗？
Here's Junior. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Passes it to Drummond. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame.
画质全开，我不知道有没有调过画质。
So on the floor for Orlando. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Ennis out there with
哎，我跟不到这个 Force 的，
Bamba in at the
他好快
five,
哦！
roaming the paint. Now James after Markelle Fultz missed.
啊，投篮条到底在哪？
On that possession,
不行了，没有投篮条的我，
strong in the paint.
不行不行，投篮条改回来，回不去了。
Ennis passes to Bamba. Fultz against Davis and stolen by James. Fast break, the Lakers. Junior with the ball. And the pass to James.
And a late first-round pick back in 2017. Kyle Kuzma making an immediate impact with his scoring. Shaq, why did he fly under the radar at Utah?
I think often scores have more freedom in the pros. You know, the Lakers have definitely.
比赛中不能改了，
No, he's been.
比赛中不能改了吧？哎，可以耶，靠背嘞。比赛中可以改了。
But when they need him, he's always there. Best believe he's always going to be aggressive.
It's a good lift. And so the ball.
我觉得我应该先用投篮条，然后习惯那个角色出手动作的绿条大概在哪，才能把投篮条改掉。不然之前都是看投篮条在投，现在完全不知道出手动作。
Fultz the pass to Wagner. Shoots. Good on that shot.
干，我被他虐杀哎！
Angeles lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Fultz. Man, I
救
like
命
the
哦！
catch and release from Fultz, a confident shooter who's ready to fire as soon as he catches it. Now here's Caldwell Pope. No points.
这才是我要的投篮。
And he gets it to go.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotation.
他好快哦！
And it's really helped them get that ball inside.
这个人是瞎小啦！
Goes in from Fultz. Much respect to Fultz.
哎有这么夸张？
Even when he gets
他好快嘞！
he stays with it. Superb body control. Here's James. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland. He dishes it to Junior. A high post shot. Davis. Davis on the follow. Davis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
他是状元，
And they
没有印
continue
象这个
to
人。
control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Now, here's Fultz. 16 points for him. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop for 3, Caldwell Pope. Here's Drummond up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles. Boy, they've really amped up the
好快啊！
men, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also
他一开始很
been
坎坷，
equally
为
as
什么？
impressive.
Lakers leading by 8. LeBron dishes to Junior.
他是忘记怎么投篮的那个人吗？
Pass to Davis. Drummond trying to get himself free. The kick out to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The dish to Junior. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Drummond.
And the big fella, Mo Bamba, grew up not far from where you did, Shaq. If you're guiding him, how does he take that?
哦，就是他哦，
I think as a rebound,
就是那个得病忘记怎么投篮的那个。
defensively, still a lot of room for growth.
哦，就是这个是不是？
Use the size. You gotta find
我有听说 NBA 有这号人物，但我不知道是谁。
and you gotta get a little meaner.
Now here's Ross after the miss from Andre Drummond.
哦，原来就是他哦。
Pass to Wagner.
哦，这我真的不知道是他
Oh。boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so
游戏把它做得蛮强的。
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 4 points this quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Ennis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Got a piece of it.
安东尼很会抄诶，发现。
And Davis sends it.
快攻
Be
喽！
really, really careful around Anthony Davis. It's remarkable that he used his length to deny shots.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Fultz. 19 points in the game. For 3, Ross. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this group. They've asserted their will and taking control on the glass.
我去洗个脸，脸油油的，不是很舒服。等我一下，冲个脸。我感觉眼睫毛跑到眼睛里面，眼睛一直刺刺的。
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back.
那天灌篮活动，我跟许哥在聊，他说他本来要请你吃饭，对啊，还有讲，对，之后改线上赛。
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
他叫我搞定那个，搞定定位，他就会请我，嘿嘿。可惜可惜，蹭不到那一餐。来自徐忠爸爸的一餐。
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
很快耶，这个人很快，好难跟哦。都不知道是我太慢杀太快。这个人抛物线也太夸张高了吧。主播经纪人选谁？选那2个女的、啊。我第一只角色选男的，第这只就选女的。
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps.
不选那个男的，他会问你第2次。
He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Ross.
不管那男的人家韩国人，我不想选他。
Fultz, the Magic again can't hit. The Lakers on offense. They've got an 8-0 run. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance.
他真的抛物线超高的，他现实不知道也是这样。
Here's Fultz. 19 points in the game.
哎，有这样的吗？
He's 10 of 15 on the game.
He's got great confidence. Markelle Fultz is a terrific scorer. Fills it up in no time.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a
Get
quote
down.
from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior in his last outing against the Cavaliers was phenomenal. He finished with 14 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists.
我都有点莽撞，
He really played a complete game out there. He just seemed to be in rhythm.
没有空档，那个条数好短。
Place at the right time. Kevin?
Yeah, David in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And Orlando making a change here. Hampton's checked in.
会啊，我会想去街区刺青的，但是有个重点，我现在根本没有多余的钱，不能乱搞。
Davis finds James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
老帮你小心啊，不要受伤啊！刚被干扰到的关系，现在投篮台比较小。
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Big fella, when you watch the NBA,
我知道假传了，可是假传每次都不会奏效，根本没有人会骗，后来就不想用了。
But what are your thoughts on how the 5 position, that center position, has evolved?
Well, it's all about, having traditional size. These guys are becoming great shooters. The range, I think that's a great combo to have. Guys like Embiid and Towns, they're the next wave of the 5.
Here's Hampton. And they force the shot clock.
手烂。
Great team. And some changes here for the Lakers. And so it's Los Angeles in control. Happy you could join us. We've got
打邦以前都不会受伤的，是最近才开始受伤的，不知道是不是真的老了，还是演技变好，都看不太懂他。身为一个老詹迷，我真的不知道他哪个是真的，哪个是假的。
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go.
老邦以前真的完全不会受伤的，我都完全不担心他受伤，就是他只要跌倒，我完全不会担心那种，就没事，绝对没事。现在他只要一倒，我就觉得我干怎么了？怎么办？怎么办？他会不会真的倒了？那个心态是不一样的，你知道吗？
James kicks to Drummond. This is to Junior. Outside, Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Over Ross. Drummond trying to get himself free. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely.
他以前都演得很痛苦啊，他很痛苦起来就真的没事啊。他现在是一脸很痛苦，就很怕他真的出事啊，就已经不再是以前那个身体了。
Here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by.
你看他的抛线超高的。
Out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's LeBron. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic trail by 13. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Fultz. Passes to Ross. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common.
我被顶到了，我是不是受伤了？
But hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And it's Muhammad.
买饭天王。
That'll be his second foul of the game.
AD 跌倒跟老邦跌倒哪个比较紧张 ？AD 跌倒吧 ，AD 每次跌倒都很容易受伤，而且他又超容易跌倒的。我觉得 AD 超容易跌倒的。
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Magic trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket.
那个佛法，感觉他眼睛快要刺到我的眼睛，那个头发快刺到我眼睛。
0 for 5 to start the half.
Isaac with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Fultz, no good. Lakers leading by 15. Here's Davis.
有吗？
Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Ross. Misses and the dry spell continues. here's Junior. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Big man like Davis have great perspective on the floor, able to find the wide open man.
老黄我不知道还可以打几年，但是我只知道没有人破打他的记录，嘿嘿，他记录真的太夸张了。那个最年轻的得分根本就过不了，高中直接不能打。
Up top, Ross. 5 on the clock.
好期待下一个老黄出现。
Fires from 18. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
这游戏好像射击接到球马上投的命中率就不高了。
Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. The Magic again can't hit. Lakers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
要死我！
Finished off by LeBron.
I love how tenacious LeBron James is. When he sees the lead, he does not hit.
感觉有东西义乌里面跟走来走去的。
Orlando's gone
MC 那个 Kobe 的脸，你不要侮辱 Kobe。
Time called here for Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball.
去年总冠军我觉得是靠 AD 在 C 耶。
Way too many second chance points.
哎，上一次的 Final MVP 那个 MVP 是谁啊？是拉邦还是安东尼啊？忘记了。最后是颁给谁啊？
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Back to Ennis. Ross for 3.
他这个投篮抛线也太夸张高了吧！
And the Lakers take it the other way. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Here's Junior. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
是给老包。
Junior's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Ross.
基本很难成为下一个老包吧。我说的老包是那种一出来就是怪物的那种，一进联盟就是怪物的，然后又完全不会受伤那种。但我觉得总决赛那个系列赛，安东尼比较强，感觉没有他根本打不赢热火。
And a switcher also for Orlando. Ogner's checked in. Here's Junior. And
买饭怪兽。
that one to go with all the contact. It's on Markelle Fultz. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
But they're rebounding. They've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helping.
胖虎就很容易受伤哦，胖虎就根本烂的爆炸，受伤率太高了。 出来就报销，出来就报销，打不完一个赛季，永远打不完一个赛季。你讲我还以为他欧等。
Isaac outside takes the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. And Bamba comes to help. And right there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
怎么可能这个 Jumbo 会赢？
And so here's Orlando. The Magic trail by 21. Fultz finds Ross.
哎，不知不觉快赢25分了，花可以跳过。拉邦！
Drumming using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter. Oh, great ball movement there.
Carter's check in for the Magic.
快看不要叫老包夫妇不要。
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free
胖虎在 NCAA 跟怪物一样，可是进 NBA 就很烂，太容易受伤了。
That's taking care of business, fellas.
但3不5就受伤。
Anthony, 5 points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws.
被吹得超高的，然后进来还好而已。
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from Anthony.
最重点，他只会左手，还最靠北的。小胖最可怜的是还会只会左手。
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly
哎，没事吧 ，AD？
get back into the
还好不是现实，现实就受伤了。
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line.
那个人我不知道，没看过。
He's had great form and continues to look confident.
对啊，胖虎处女秀，我以为他3分超准呢，结果就只有处女秀那场准而已，后面直接落赛。
Now here's Fultz.
我对他本来有一丝期待的。
And the rejection by James.
You know James can turn on the defense anytime he wants. This is his specialty. Get that shot out of here.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here. And not of
the A 加不想跳过。
You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond.
前面被拿太多得分。
Outside Anthony.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Inside, Junior, good in the assist goes.
我真的觉得拉布朗很不爽我，第一拍都不会传给我，超故意的。
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
It's Anthony with the drive. A shot off that time. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles.
哎呦，进了！
That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Yes, the defense sees James with the ball and assumes he's a shooter. But you know him, he exploits the defense to always find that assist.
不放困难度吗？这已经是我能忍受的最高困难度。我现在素质还太差，感觉调那个名人堂有点成智障。现在就已经很守不住了，不可能还调高。
Here's Fultz. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to Horton Tucker. Plays it up and banks it in. Horton Tucker's got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
我觉得名人堂要90或85才能打，把我到90。我觉得我79的时候再转这个超级巨星超难打的，现在都打不太起来，很难受。我队友脑打得很严重，但是你只看到这几场打烂队友，打强队直接被打得白痴。
Left side, Davis passes it to Horton Tucker. No good on the triple.
All the time in the world.
因为他怕你跟论文一样膨胀，想自己出去带队。
你靠腰，谢谢法兰克的30块。你靠北是不是？
The lengthy bigs inside Isaac and Bamba.
你很会，原来是这样。
The small forward. Now here's Fultz. The Magic again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
McLemore, no good. Orlando, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Ennis kicks to Fultz.
对面在干嘛？对面在干嘛？对面在干嘛？
3.5 minutes now in the
对
fourth
面是在演。
6 on the shot clock. For 3, Ross. Horton Tucker with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Drummond is just a junior. Back to Drummond. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis, the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Junior.
哇，被干扰到。
The pass to McLemore. Hands it from downtown. McLemore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's just stretching
合理耶
around. The defense has
挂在
got
家
to
里
do
赚
a
Vc
better
币啊
job of staying
没毛病。
attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is.
挖到球了，挖到球了，各位！
Here's Horton Tucker. And Bamba comes to help. That's tipped. Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
You know, I want to talk about the versatility of Davis. He's a guy who can score, a guy who can rebound, a guy who can defend, and he always does it at such a high level.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Brazdeikis is checked in, and it's Gary Harris in for Ross. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Lakers with possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And here's Junior. And good. Bounce off the right iron and down. Junior's got 21.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
mismatch 了，2
Isaac right side. He kicks to Carter Williams.
他居然没有单打我。
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has
double 了，可以下场了。
He's earning his pay for sure.
拿完奖金就下场。
To stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here.
那个是什么东西？
They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
盲人遮丑，看看阿登。
他
等于看起来比较帅吗？
when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home.
71%。
And the execution was flawed.
球迷越加越少。我的上场时间一直被我自己压缩。一优势就不打。南农呢？4点36，应该还可以再玩一场，就准备休息一下吧。后边几场也太硬了吧！看这边也太硬了吧！连续4场硬的。萨尔提克在这个游戏强度还没那么强，我记得超烂，连续打烂队，还是要模拟掉这一场。我们请教一下如何处理。这感觉每场都要打才好玩。第一个球技不要跳过。
Put it there for sure.
Since you are around shoes so much, what are you looking for when you're picking out a good sneaker that maybe somebody who's designing the sneaker can?
版权，但不要这边唱国歌啦，每次都害我吃版权，很讨厌呢。我最怕这个开场。
And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Rockets, you've got Wall. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Christian Wood. And there's Gordon, and it's Tate in at the 3.
Over the last few years, Jet, the step back 3 has become a staple for some guys. Who do you think is the most consistent with it?
Harden and Dante, easily. You know who started the best step back? A guy named, the first time I ever saw it was Keith Van.
Oh, really?
I never saw a step back until he
played. It was quick.
Yeah, he was a quick step back. And I'd never seen the step back move ever in my life before. And I was like, what is that? Is that a walk? And he's like, no, it's a step back. And now we got the step to the step to the step to the step to the step back.
Side back.
And what's going to be the next development?
我不想第一季就模拟掉，第一季每一场都自己打。
Yeah, exactly.
Now here's Gordon. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
陪练神队火箭。
This is the first meeting they'll have against LeBron and the Lakers.
别再晃荧幕的头很，那个是游戏的设置哦。客场罚球都那样。
This is a milestone game for our team. We want to be able to go head to head with the Lakers and see how we fare.
庄沃现在在火箭。
Win or lose, coach is excited to test his team against LeBron and company. Guys,
thanks so much, David.
As the #1 pick in the draft, Wall has always had a lot of pressure on him, and he does everything he can to live up to those expectations.
Pass to Junior. left side, Davis. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's.
我打完第一个球季就要去玩经纪人，经纪人玩完继续玩买进。
You have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Now here's Gordon. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Cold start from the 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
拉布朗的粉丝好多好多，蹭到粉了。每天都会播灌高，不要问这种奇怪的问题。这都一日观众是不是？
Looking it over. Olenek the pass to Wood. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that.
这队是不是来送分的啊？火箭队。
In their arsenal.
But they've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
可是我觉得打烂队练的进攻在强队面前都没有用，他打法完全不一样。屁小啦，强哥，跟我开玩笑吧。
I said it's 3 magical moments.
没进呢。
啊，
急了。
This is more than magical. This is much more than magical. My first moment, first basketball game ever. I remember that vividly. I was in the 3rd grade. So I was 7 or 8 years old. First game ever. I remember putting on a uniform for the first time. Remember the
明天湖人再输太阳，是不是就不妙？ 谁被20都是不妙的吧？不是谁湖人太阳的问题吧？被20就是不太妙。没事哦，相信张环。试探球，试探，第一场是试探，还可以 easy。
You know why? We were all pretty athletic back then. But like you, what I remember most about it.
那个黄进攻防守都有，那体力表。
Trying to get that first dunk, right? I mean,
literally. I don't remember my first dunk.
And how old?
9th grade.
Great.
Heaven on earth. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's Wall. He's coming off a 13-point
他们这队也不太会挡拆。
It is passing also off the
老邦突然过来要防他是什么意思？啊，拉到我手这个是什么意思？老邦是不是在搞我？
Love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time,
老邦投篮姿势一直都不好看啊。
Pass to Davis.
哇！
With the steal.
被挖了。
Outside Wall.
这啥鬼子变相？
And it's off the back rim. No good.
我记得我玩2K19的时候最怕的就是我那个教我2K19真的是鬼，鬼到不行。
He keeps on Greg and pressing with his play.
And you would have got great odds in Vegas if you picked Junior to be Rookie of the Year before the season. But now, this guy looks like the front runner after winning another award.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Gordon against Caldwell Pope. Gordon the pass to Wood. Olenek trying to break loose.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Here's Davis. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
为什么张皇那球不会跟着跑进？
That's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a flukiness.
Nowadays, it seems, less dominant centers have the past decades of NBA basketball. Ken, you played alongside some of the great big men, including Hakeem Olajuwon. Do you think he'd be less or more effective in today's game?
Because his value would be easily shown. Because he would get more touches. There's more possessions in an NBA game now. He had ball handling skills, and he had the mid-range jump shot. So which means all he had to do was step backwards and take the threes. We used to play around and have shooting contests after practice. He would win some of those 3-point shooting contests, but never took them in the game.
Yeah, the difference is his skill set translates. Like, it wouldn't be as I don't think some of our other great bigs would be as good. The guys who were purely post players, because the reason would be they got a guard to pick and roll now.
Yeah.
And in this era, they don't bail you out, the bigs, by letting you just go and hang out and paint. You got to play outside that three-point line 80, 90 possessions a game.
This first quarter couldn't
be
going much better for him. 4 for 5 from the field to get things cracking.
Pass to Wood. Back to Gordon.
中投练习班。
Drummond working against Wood. The pass to Wall. To the middle. Here's Gordon. He gets it in there.
The strong upper body of Gordon. I mean, contact does not affect his shooting motion.
Now here's Junior. Not a lot of room. It's hauled in by Wood. Rockets trailed by 5. This one for 3, and it's Gordon missing.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good.
Davis 是不是害我？他干嘛传给我？
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Houston. It's good.
YOLO.
6 points for Junior. And so it's Houston with it. It's a 5-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, you're playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still isn't enough.
Kenny, I'm going to ask you to look into your crystal ball. You are here sitting by us courtside in 5 years' time. Who do you think will be the top 5 team in the league?
5 years.
打火箭赢3分，有点丑。
Dallas will be there. The Lakers probably still be there if Anthony Davis.
每次只要想练投篮，分数就被他迅速拉近。
New Orleans Pelicans will be around. Zion turns out.
感觉远程射手练起来应该就比较好打挡拆，应该才1个勋章而已，还不够。
After that, it's a crapshoot. The Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah. Yes, that's 5 years, and the Milwaukee Bucks will still be there.
Now here's Harrell, a tray, and it's Schroeder missing. Now here is Augustine. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Yes, it's good.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots.
那个挡切命中率好像是切入的那个人，
So it's Augustine
不
who
是
will
原
bring
本
it up
挡
for
的那
Houston.
个，要把别人弹开的那个才算。
Pass to Wood. And he banks in the layup. Wood's got his
那
second
个
bucket.
我觉得点错那个我觉得很亏。
Just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the inside. Junior, count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed
我在
assist.
抓门，我在抓门。
8 points for Junior.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys.
哎，我龙在这里。
Passes it to Nwaba. Augustine with it. That 3 off the mark. Junior the pass to Schroeder. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like
Wow,
that.
wow,
Oh, just a fantastic look.
Pass to Augustine. Shot is on the way. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Last season, the G League testing a single-shot free throw rule to speed things up. One shot that can be worth more than 1 point. Any thoughts?
No, I don't like that. Okay, because I'm following you because you can't.
Huh?
A lot of times. So I'm going to put you on the line, and you got to get the 2 for 2. And I just because the game is stopped. There's no defense in front of you. You're at the free throw line. It's only 15 feet away. Come on, Shaq. I mean, come on, guys. Like, you can make a free throw.
No, but I think the other thing, philosophically, you really change the game, right? Because what if you make one and miss one?
193太少了吧？
So now if you say I only got to make one to get 2, you completely changed the game.
Oh, but think about this even, Greg. End of the game. And you need to miss one and make one. So instead of getting the 2 points, you actually want to only make one because you're down 3. And you want to miss the second on purpose to try to... No, man.
And I'm a progressive guy. Like, I do like to see how we can have the game evolve, but I do also want to make sure we keep the strategy in the game.
Hey! Double team.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Exum's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Gasol's checked in. Chalk up 2 there.
Great job of screening there. Nice
那个好像中国人哦。
Take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the paint. Here's Junior. Out of handout.
Oh.
Just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding though and looking for the best shot possible.
9投3中。
Here's the pass to House. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
养饭了，要不要换下场？
This is his first free throw of the game.
输给火箭怎样？
And so it's Houston with it. 3-point lead. Gordon kicks the wall. Back to Gordon. Another miss by Houston.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
What?
They look around the league, a lot of great defenders. Kenny, in your view, what makes a great perimeter defender when you think about those teams?
Wow, long arms.
又犯规啦！
Play multiple positions.
So PG, Kawhi, those are a couple guys, right?
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, guys who are really going to be able to move around and feel comfortable being uncomfortable.
And I would say that I think PG is a terrific defender. He's an elite level defender, but the 2 best are Kawhi and AD because those are the guys that can comfortably guard 1 through 5. They can guard perimeter and paint. Consistent.
Great footwork for both.
Yes.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Anthony Davis is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Junior. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot.
Well, perhaps the most physically dominant player in the league, Andre Drummond.
已经点高防御了，感觉还是很难防，感觉要再多点那个横向敏捷度才行，把自己变成防守大哥。
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Magic, was sensational. He ended up with 21 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. He did a little bit of everything for them. Just seemed like he was everywhere on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
400。
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will because he takes being a leader
seriously,
and it shows in how
这角色的防守，气。
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Junior dishes to Drummond, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just an outstanding recognition by
手
Drummond.
机应该有吧，都应该是有，因为很少会去玩手机。
Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Inside. Junior kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Horton Tucker. Now Junior. Olynyk is covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Junior the pass to Drummond. Kenny with all the switching out defensively. So valuable to have a big man who can pass out of those double teams and make plays for other guys.
Giannis.
炸弹没拆到，刚好被包夹到，回来。
Big guy who can pass, because we forget that he's 6'9", 6'10".
And don't forget about Embiid as a true center. He's a good enough passer.
裁判是不是在乱吹？裁判是不是在乱吹？一直吹是怎样？不要再吹了，裁判。
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Outside Wall. Shot clock at 6.
就被过了。
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
裁判，你是不是黑哨啊？一直吹，一直吹，一直吹。
Ball is creative at finding ways to get to the line. The D has to be more careful when it comes to guarding.
And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 7. Passes it to Davis. It's over Olynyk. And it's
这样 ，Davis 在搞日。
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Augustine with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bounce pass Gordon. Here's Olynyk.
裁判，你不要再吹了啦！
Never let you off the hook.
The Rockets have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
比赛快被你吹掉啦！
Both of them.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Junior dishes to Davis. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Outside Gordon. All passes to Olynyk. Knocked away. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Ball outside. Rebound the Lakers.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
太神啦！
Got it to go.
裁判吹起来了！
So a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. Los Angeles making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. For Los Angeles, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line.
喜欢那些很奇怪的头像，没关
Taking
系
a。look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And finished off by Wood.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Junior. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Now here's Wall.
屁小，
6-point lead.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the
没
defender.
了。
Wood with the bucket.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
And Kenny, great to have you on the show as always. You got to come
What?
back soon. Promise us you'll come back soon.
I'm coming back next week.
Good.
What?
Food down here. It's friendly about here. It's more room, man. I can't wait to be here. More air, everything, man. Everything's more down here.
And what an experience it was, Greg, to have Kenny joining us. You always know he's going to give you his honest opinion, which makes him so great.
And Kevin, and throughout his playing days and now as a broadcaster, Kenny has never pulled any punches. He'll tell you like it is, and that's one reason he is so
我无
beloved.
脸的没有。
Now here's Wall
没钱。
after the miss from Junior. And Wall kicks to Gordon. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Davis.
Davis 又搞，
Again that time. Houston's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc.
删掉会不见吗？不知道。
It is showing how effective he can be. It's crucial.
看到你了。
Plays with confidence close to the bucket.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Dennis Schroeder comes in for
说老包很久没上
Caldwell
场，
Pope.
他休息已经6分钟了。
Here's Wood. 10 points for him. And so that's the end of the first half. Rockets ahead. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the... Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Christian Wood is out there with the Linux. And there's Gordon, and it's Wall, and it's Tate in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is going now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity.
我每次不跑人笑，我都很担心。
I bet it does. Rockets leading by 7. Outside Gordon.
裁判，你又吹！
In over his 2 years at UNLV, Christian Wood shot just 20
火箭哨音
long range, so he's made a huge improvement in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's become a key part of his offensive game, GA. He's put the work in behind the scenes. I mean, developing a skill set that's so much in the name.
Now, here's Junior. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
蹭到詹皇的粉丝喽！
Fantastic at setting screens and cutting hard.
Houston's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots.
减7了，各位。
6 of 15. Offensive rebound. Wood.
裁判，你不要再吹了。
James. Lakers trail by 7. Junior with it. He's picked up by Wall.
有吗 ？KCP。
Open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
减4了。
Now Wall, 17 points in the game. Over Junior.
你又吹！ 裁判，你可不可以不要一直吹啊？
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
哎，是不是黑哨啊？这一场一直吹哎。
The pass to Davis. Outside Gordon. He kicks it to Wall. Back to Gordon. Pass to Tate. Six on the shot clock. The shot that time, not on.
好，快攻了，各位！
Slow to get warm after the break. Go for 3.
鬼之妖力耶，这球。不掉。
All heart from Caldwell Pope.
减4。
Every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Now here's Wall. He's got 19. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Wall.
又单打我。
And there it is. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
They needed that. They were getting a little tense after starting the half over 3.
Caldwell Pope passes to Junior. And here's LeBron.
LeBron!
In Los Angeles.
太神啦！
He's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do.
减3。
Now a timeout.
有了！拉包上场一切都不一样了。才是我认识的湖人队。
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Bradley's check in for Houston. Marcus All's check in for the Lakers.
怎么打爆？3分而已，不叫打爆。小逆风。
And Olynyk kicks the Wall.
哎，这个庄沃真的是守不住哎。
He's shooting 7 for 15.
Some nights ball just goes on a tear. I mean, no matter what you throw him, he finds a way to adjust and makes plays.
Gasol passes to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Junior, covered by Wall. The feed to Gasol. Here's Davis.
进了。
He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's just superb focus right there. I mean, I like how Davis takes the hit and just keeps working to get to the bucket.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles, and that one falls for Davis.
有点明确的 PG， 你是不是都扛不太住被切烂，对吧？没办法，角色防守就烂，
23 points in the game.
根本就守不住啊，跟到底也会犯规而已。
And here's Olynyk from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got Junior dishes to Davis. That ties the game. Davis has got 22.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on the
减零。
Now here's Wall. D right on him.
哎，有人协防了，谢喽，garçon。
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Now here's Wall. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Feeds to Olynyk. And here we go. LeBron heading.
给你啊！这都不要洗助攻了，该你俩啊！好丑，好丑，好丑。
He's got the ball. He feeds it to Wall.
老包不会气到中锋啊？那一球，老包那一球会气到中锋吗？完了，他被老包交易了。老包生气了，开始吼了，开始吼了！你些冲他小，干你娘！6块1球。
Small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot
那个控球整天搞，给我交易他。
You can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think
老王嘴巴顶烂了。
keep them there is to build a
看得太入迷了。
That is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that.
来啦来啦，不要生气啦，自己继续干嘛？哎，怎么了？怎么了？
The Rockets trade. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got a fast break chance. Passes to Wood. Pass to Wall. It's stolen by Schroeder.
LeBron.
And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing
老包生气了。
orchestrating the offense.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets.
他到底傻小？他再夸张一点没关系。
One-on-one fast break. Now here's Junior. He's got 12. Your passes to LeBron.
LeBron.
Down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
中路有这么难守哎，真的是很难守哎。
Shoots, and he gets it to go from the corner.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that could be a valuable asset for any offense.
Junior kicks to LeBron. Now here's Junior, covered by Wall. Here's Junior. Harrell trying to free himself up. And
Hey!
Good, Junior.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
哦，也被过了。
Kicks it out to Bradley. Back to Wall. 6 to shoot.
看他的变相到底是啥小？
Houston needs to get a shot. A 3 from Bradley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard.
Wow! 这就是球队老大的威慑力吗？
I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
88比88，10分钟。
We're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Kyle Kuzma.
居然没犯规。
And there's Davis, and it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Junior. Kuzma outside. Pass to Junior. They double him with Wall. Junior kicks to Drummond.
What?
The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Not a great play on either end.
教练的脸是怎么回事？是不是要被交易了？
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3.
打神兽吗？还没。
Fourth quarter started.
他的变相也太快了啦！谁跟得到啦？听你啦！
And for the Lakers, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
你只把空位也没办法传过去哦，那个被包夹还会随机乱传，他被包夹传空就没办法准确传球。
Changing his approach before last season, he knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tried to do more.
干，一直被他吃啦！
That's the mindset you need to have playing stars.
看好多装过的脸，好不开心哦。
So impressive with the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy.
啊？
True, but we'll see if they can forge it ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
因为我进给你多少？不是哦，真的守不了庄沃，他到底怎么守啊？他超快的。
To take the lead, Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Junior. He's guarded closer. Kuzma outside. Junior the pass to Davis. Another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line.
真的很难守哎，他真的太快了哦。
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wall finds Wood.
哇！
Comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Junior, covered by Wall. Junior the pass to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Here's Junior.
Ah!
And it's the Rockets. Here's Gordon. And he converts the layup. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Smooth gliding down the floor. Gordon has
我的压制网已经选了，但是我没办法点第二次。
That goes on Daniel House. That's his 3rd foul of the game. LeBron's checked in for Kyle Kuzma.
老大回来，老大回来了。
Junior kicks to Drummond. Nice ball movement.
鬼子传球有吧 ，Davis。
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Junior. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Lakers. And it's Gordon with the ball. He
还有一个被马嘎萨的咕噜。
13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now the pass to House. Back to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Passes it to Drummond. Kicks it to Junior. Loads it up for Davis.
这傻小，这都有。
Davis has got 9 points in the quarter.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge.
稳住，稳住，稳住，还赢2分，守好庄沃就可以了，各位。裁判你又在吹， 裁判，我要6犯了啦！不要再吹了不要再吹了！
To bank it in, but he misses. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron passes to Junior. To the middle.
Hey!
As the Rockets gain possession.
Hey! Hey! 传出来了！完了，老波生气了。
Outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Wood.
不要再吹了啦，裁判！
Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up. And Christian Wood.
不要再吹了啦！要被你吹输啦，裁判！
Talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV.
靠腰完了！ 完了！啊，还好。老婆跑！
From the field and finished off by LeBron.
Defensively, I know we said
球给老婆，球给老婆。
make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Now here's Gordon.
通通传球失败。 守住，漂亮 ，Davis。
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots away.
再来。 我没有喇叭针，我还有 Davis。主播想洗大三元。没哨声了吧？没哨声了吧？哨声该来我这了吧？
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Wall. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Beyond the arc.
哎，老婆想干嘛？是不是想演我？又怎么啦，裁判？
Quite find his 3-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
不腰。
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's LeBron. Junior with it. Shot clock at 6.
犯规！
Throw good, Junior.
干！
It's trailed by 6. Over to the wing.
防守。
James covering.
就凭你也想过我，装我？还好没有投。有了，起风了，丞相。有了。
Here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Outside Wall. Olynyk trying to break loose.
有了。
Seems to be going his way this quarter.
有了。
You know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive.
这把翻喽。
Alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Wood following the basket by Anthony Davis. They double him with Drummond. Wood passes to Tate with the shot. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
8分。
To keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. Making it too
太神啦！
Davis with the bucket.
Every time they get
虐烂，老婆吼起来了！哇！
inside the paint.
老婆吼起来了！
Rockets. LeBron's player of the game,
Anthony Davis.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was gonna be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Okay, well, let's reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like that, but it has to be under control.
干，我还以为是我犯规，差点6犯。
Allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
掌握压力很大哦，投不进哦。
Force him to the line.
我打算直接恶意犯规让自己下场，顺便试试看6犯离场什么感觉。我等下趁那个庄户要上来的时候就把他请抱住，恶心他，把他弄受伤，嘿嘿，渣渣脸。你他妈要卡不卡是怎样？你傻小啦！你到底傻小，大哥？
Like historically good, right?
有卡不卡的？那是什么意思啊？他？大哥，球还是要靠你啊！我等下就趁那个庄沃上来的时候把他扯下。我先漏一个缝让他进去。 然后趁他进去的时候给他拉一把，让他受伤。啊！没事没事。3分球哎。他都不切进来。
Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Kept alive. Here's LeBron.
哇！
Terrific move that was.
梦幻步。
James has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
我在等他进去，还有1分钟的时间。哎，他要投了，他都不进去。没办法把他扯下来。
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Lakers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots. But the defense.
这决定是你了！哎，刚刚没按到。哎，恶意犯规是这一颗吗？
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental.
中国是不是不敢切？
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the
6犯离场。裁判，我不打了。爱吹你就慢慢吹。不知道6犯离场有没有成就？ 那个投篮属性怎么每次都加这么慢？他那个组织每次都加这么快。那个投篮每次都加好少，不管你有没有投篮都一样。72%了。教练，我想下班。本月最佳新秀，你在本球季的表现非常出色，我们对未来充满期待。如果你持续下去，排除杂念，等一下，排除杂念是什么意思？那么你和湖人的未来就真的无可限量。还有你的努力和奉献，你是球队的荣耀，很高兴有你加入。谢喽，谢喽，谢喽，谢喽。 对了，其他新秀都受伤吗？你们讲话不要这样干！你们讲话不要这样我这么认真的打球，你们这样伤害我，这样对吗？ 还是它是一张安慰奖，故意这样讲，让我不要这么难过。但最好是那么鸡掰。休息啦，休息啦，等下开广告，休息一下吧。大家拜拜，大家拜拜。